Welcome back to the Dutch Show. So I've been doing stuff, and so the reason for the audio issues towards the end of the last clip was because my mic kept going in and out, and I have some clips that I recorded previous from this intro that's what happened. The mic went out. So I'll show you these clips because I've been doing stuff, and on camera I found stuff.
Keep your spud gun close and your friends closer.
Anywho, okay, so I've been struggling with the farm that Seeker bot, who's of course not out conveniently enough. The Seeker bot, the blimpy rocket launcher dude, is just such an annoyance. So I found this, like, I tried to move as far away from it as I could because it only seemed like it was patrolling like along the roads. So way over there is the road, like the mechanic shop's right there. If you can see it way in the distance there, see that little yellow wrench. So I moved as far away from it as I could. I set up the farm, and I just, like, the whole farm thing was frustrating too. I kept using iron, thinking that just one of these fences and then was going to be sufficient. And I figured, fuck, dude, I have a saw blade and there's a shit ton of trees here. I'm just going to use like the wood stuff, right? So let's see. I think I showed in the last video I redid the vehicle. I made this little dinky saw cutter thing, and I put two bearings for the drills, right? I eventually want to get stone because I think in one of the episodes I talked about how there's these concrete barriers. However, I remember I noticed there were like cement foundation stuff we can get. So these take a lot. There's a concrete. To make concrete, we need chemicals, water, which this isn't really an issue, right? Because we can get water from a pump, and then chemicals, we can probably find chemicals, right? Not a big deal. However, the sand block needs to be turned into stone, right? So that was my whole thing where I wanted to and I made another big chest for this side. I'm probably gonna just do the whole connecting chest thing in this guy. But like I think I'm gonna want a separate mining vehicle that has the refiner on it, right? Because this thing with the refiner, the craft bot, all the stuff, it just goes through gasoline, which is realistic because I have all this weight and we're driving around, right? It's not like I'm whatever. So I'm gonna make a bunch of gasoline right now. But yeah, okay, so essentially I do want to plant a farm right now to do a raid. So let's do this here. Let me put this guy back on. The issue I'm having is just either the farm doesn't last and they end up breaking through, or they're just I'm just so mobbed with stuff, right? So let's do this here. Here's the beacon. I made I made another beacon. The beacons are really freaking nice now. As far as you don't need to craft a radio and all that. It's just straight up one craft, I guess. It's not a too in-depth recipe. So let's throw this guy right here. The question is, so we need carrots. Oh, you know what? Dang it. Question is, do I have carrots? Oh, I have one carrot? Shut up. No, you're lying. You're totally lying to me. I was trying to hope to see if I could find let's see here. I got this. Man. Okay, that's so not cool. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to go out and find carrots. So this was all for nothing right here. So yeah, so we're going on an adventure, I guess, to find carrots. Okay, so also one thing to note is that I guess I just got to keep recording all the time, because in somewhere I got the Glow Lab 2 key. Oh no, don't go in the water. I got the Glow Lab 2 key, right? And I remember Hubert saying it's gonna be around, so I don't know if they're like in chests. The one thing I remember is that I ran over one of those seed bots, and I may have gotten it there. So the point is, I'm gonna just have to keep recording just constantly and then edit. But yeah, so this right here is where I ended up going just to get away from the that fucking blimpy bot. Oh, nice, cool. We'll gather some more wood, I guess. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, only because it's just it. What it seems to do is it targets the mechanic. So whatever, if you're in a vehicle, yeah, you're gonna get targeted and you're gonna get freaking like blown to bits. Okay, so these guys are way easier to fight in water. Like, I was trying to fight them in land. No, you don't. Do not. Ooh, some blue. Do not fight them on land. Okay, they're way easier to fight in the water. Where was that freaking seed guy? I guess I'm just gonna wander right now, because I was looking for that seed bot that was here to see if it was carrots. Yeah, so there probably are just, there's probably gonna be some cuts, a lot of cuts through here, just because stuff's happening before I can record, or before I even like think about recording. Yeah, so that's like the way, and that's gonna be what it is for now. So I can get some sort of like structure going. Oh yeah, so what I did, I think, to get that glow lab, I'm not gonna be able to do it, is I just essentially ran it over. Oh, you have carrots, good, we need you. These guys are kind of annoying. Okay, cool, we got the carrots. So yeah, so what am I trying to say here? Yeah, so like I just took this guy out just to find carrots, and it's like, yeah, it's a lot, since fuel is kind of a precious commodity. I might actually figure out like our purpose right now. Here's the thing though, usually I did this, I didn't really know about the seeker bot thing, right? So now it's like I did this because I'm like, yeah, cool, I'm gonna just, it's gonna be all about gathering resources and exploring, right? But now it's kind of changed. Oh, come on, dude. I think I'm so back heavy with the fucking I'm back heavy with the drill vehicle on here. Oh, and look, oh yeah, I think I'm bottomed out. Anywho, okay, so let's go back. Let me go back, and I'm gonna plant some seeds, and we'll do that raid. So I'll be back. Okay, so all right, let's prompt this up. Let me grab my water buckets, and you know what? I think a strategy after the raid. I think that's when we fertilize. That's what I've been gathering, because I've been thinking about like, oh, when do I fertilize, right? And I feel what it is ooh, 10 carrots, perfect. I think they usually have 10 carrots, so I probably missed a carrot, whatever. So this inventory is gonna be an issue. You don't need all that fertilizer, dude. Technically I only need 10, I got 20. Okay, so this should be a little better now, inventory space wise. All right, so let's yeah, so essentially that's all it's been doing. I've been just trying to like get through the farm scenario here. I only need 20, right? All right, we're all watered up. Pull the mic closer, and let me get teed up. What was that noise? It's like hearing Oh, that probably was a reaction from... Okay, so... Reaction from, like, me drinking the tea? And it appears I don't think it matters whether we plant at night or during the day, but alright, here we go. So we have 10 seeds. I'm only gonna just plant 10 seeds. I was planting like potatoes as well, and you know what? I think that seriously really ups the raids, and I was planting like tomatoes and potatoes with it, but I don't know. It might up it a little bit, but I don't see a difference in that bar. So let's wait for these dudes. And let's see if we can get this thing. There's 10. I wanted to plant 20 but at a time, but doesn't, yeah, because that's 10 right there. It doesn't seem like there's a difference between 10 and 20. 20 plus I was planning like 5 or 10 potatoes, I think, too. So maybe that would do a difference. All right, let's do this. Let's see what happens here. They should only be coming from here. Maybe here. But they shouldn't be coming from the backside unless they totally change that. Yeah, okay. See, the timing is like... Is that it? Oh no, we got one guy trying to swim in the water here. Oh man, he hit me. Oh, dang it. All right. Okay, so we heard the sound. We're good. Now, so they didn't break free. Okay, good. And now this is where I'm going to fertilize them. All 10. I wish I had 10 more carrots. Yeah, it's bugging me that I couldn't play at 20, but whatever. And then let me go grab this dude here. Yeah, so I want a separate vehicle. Like the vehicle I built before, that one worked great for just, roaming around. And I think, as far as right now, I think I might just take that saw vehicle that I got, maybe spruce it up a little better and use that as like a scout vehicle scenario, where I could still like add a drill and saw blades. I mean, there's so many different ways I could do it. I just, like, right now, I'm just want to get the... No, that's not how you're supposed to do it, dude. Oh, I see my error. This needs to be lowered one. Okay. Right. So now we just wait for it to grow. Like, I could add... Here, let's take this puppy down right now. Instead of having to take this all out, I have my little what's his face? Portable craft bot. Okay, good. I was gonna shoot myself if there were carrots in here. Oh, see, look. Did you just hear that? They grew. But I don't think we get... I don't know. I don't think we get as many seeds back as we would before. And there's like the whole strategy behind that, right? Where I got no seeds. Oh no, I got 6 seeds back. Okay, so there's a strategy behind that because the farmer... What I've noticed is once you unlock the vegetables or whatever, the farmer ends up having those seeds in that place. So yeah, so oh man, what am I trying to say here? Talking is tough, but you guys know that. You guys know how I have a issue with talking. Yeah, that's a good time for a coffee break. Now, but another part of me doesn't want to. Yeah, see, there he is. There it is, right there. That's the freaking blimp dude. And it doesn't seem. I'm gonna sit here and observe him. I probably won't, like, unless something happens. I'm gonna leave recording, but I probably cut it out. The scenario is he doesn't seem to come over here per se. Like the farthest, see that piece of land right there where my cursor is, where my reticle is. From here it looked like he came that far. But I mainly think he sticks with the roads. To be fair, I could wiki it, right? I just haven't. So what I'm gonna do now is, like, okay, see this, that's not gonna work. You need to be lowered. I'm gonna turn this vehicle, I'm gonna spruce this vehicle up a little better, make it into like maybe a scout vehicle. See if I can throw a chest or so in there and do whatever, and just leave this here at the base, at the spot, because this seems to be a good place to like kind of settle down for a bit. Versus, and once we get the fuel, yeah. See, I don't even know if there's like desert stuff in here. I'm assuming there is like a whole wrong button. I'm assuming there's like a whole, the maps and the biomes haven't changed as far as the older one. He did mention something about like putting these things near the farm, and that scares him. I think Hubert's just like, I think that's like for entertainment purposes, because he mentioned in one of the calls that if you put a wrench on these guys, I don't know how you're supposed to do it, if you like block them up like totem poles or whatever. So let me stop delaying, and I'll be back and we'll go exploring. All right, so I got, essentially what I did with this guy is I added 2 chests to it, and so I'm gonna take this running about. I did grab some fuel. Ideally what I'd like to do here is I need to upgrade the engine and the seat on here, mainly the engine. So I wanted to do that, but I didn't have any component kits. So yeah, this is engine level 1, which, you know, don't get me wrong, it's better than the scrap engine, which I have no idea what I did with that thing. I'm not too concerned. What do you got? Oh, you got potatoes? I don't need potatoes, dude. Get out of here. Maybe carrots will respawn. Maybe you'll reincarnate into carrots. All right, so I threw the drills on, took the saw blade off, threw the drills on, and then, oh, by the way, I did upgrade that controller to level 5, and that totally works still. So I don't know how well this vehicle will do for driving or for drilling. It is a bit long. Might actually have to put some more power into this. But anywho, I want. Oh no! I wrong button. Plus, I mean, ideally, like for now, to get stone and stuff, this will work fine. But I'm definitely gonna modify this. I want to go with like a smaller vehicle. This vehicle right here is essentially gonna be like my little, probably like a scout vehicle. But yeah, there's ways I could maneuver this where it's a little smaller and it's ideal for, you know, drilling. And see right now the drills are too low, but that's not such a big deal. I have that on button 1. So, you know, right now, temporarily, I can just destroy them like this. Because we don't have a hunger bar anymore, so I could just do this all day without having to eat and die. But, I mean, yeah, this is not too bad. Just to get some drill, or get some stone for the concrete. Yeah, I mean, because what I want to do eventually, ideally, I'd like to put just a refiner in here. I do like the whole, you know, the little mini vehicle. As far as drilling goes, I think it works so much better than having some obnoxious huge drill vehicle. Yeah, I know this is definitely too high, but with the saw blade on the bottom, if I wanted to do like a universal type of scenario, I'd have to maneuver with bearings and everything. I'm out of fuel. Yeah, so I feel it's like totally. Whoa, hang on. What's up with my mic? I feel it's totally worth upgrading a controller, spending the component kits and upgrading a controller to level 5 versus having to have another engine, having to fuel it. I mean, you could always do an electric engine, but oh wait, no, we can't because we don't have electric engines unlocked yet. With this mechanism here, I could always maneuver it where I keep it the same length, but on this I have a like I throw a bearing on here and then I can lower it, which it's not too bad. It's another controller. So that's it. I just wanted to show me drilling some on camera. Right now what I'm really doing is just working on doing the farms, trying to get the carrots knocked out. Is he gonna get caught? Oh man, bummer. And see, I don't have to worry about, okay, I need the drills to be button 2. But yeah, that's it. And ideally, I'd like to finish this. I'd like to see what this is all about here. That entails, let me see here. That entails finding the, let me see if I can find one of those shacks. I know if I go up the road here, and the blimpy blimp isn't out, so I'll be back. Let me get a little further along here. Okay, here's a schematic bot with the shack. I don't think I've been here before. Wow. Jeez, the shack areas have like a ton of freaking Spidey bots in it. Yeah, you didn't really think that through, did you, pal? Okay, reckon. It's funny that they jump, but then I don't believe they actually think it all the way through. What do we need here? Yeah, we might as well just schematic. Hey, don't be doing that. We might. I'm gonna grab a bunch of these pieces we need for that little creation and schematic them. But I'm gonna grab. Yeah, I got enough inventory. I'm gonna grab enough to finish that, and we have like a bunch of wood. I think I have most of the wood all taken care of. So, but might as well get all this wood, right? Oh, and guess what? I got another seat now. Whoa, extreme close up. Okay, yeah, so they stack 5. What else? We needed the oh, you know what? Oh, and it's like, oh wait, what else did we need? Let's go to the quest. Home is where the walk is. Bam. Okay, we needed the roofs, and then I don't know. I want to say I have one of these already. We need 410 wood, and then we need one of these lights. Dang it. What was that? Yeah, these herb plots. I don't know if they're around here or not. I'll keep looking for it. Does it give us it? Does it? What I didn't notice before is when we schematic one of these things, if it gives it back to us. I think it does. Now, I wish we could have one of these scrap bots at our base. Warehouse wall light. Okay. So what I did is I ended up gathering all the items on the scrap shacks and scanned them. That way it gives us a better chance of getting something we actually want. Oh, a crane hook. And I'm probably going to do that with a lot of the other junk. Warehouse. Wait. Oh, that's a warehouse crate. I was like, wait, I scanned one of those scrap shack crates. I'm curious on like how useful this stuff's going to be. Metal storage corner. See, some of that stuff's in those ruins. Oh, a net fence, okay. See, so we're getting like a lot of those unique items, and then I'm just tossing those. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. I might do some farming in between episodes, and record probably record it, but record clips of it or whatnot if anything significant happens. But this is the second schematic bot that we found so far. The first one is that blue marker, and I guess it's in a different direction, I guess, or something. So all right, hope you all enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. Later.